On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This complete to the tight end Clay. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Murray, and he finds Fitzgerald. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Murray Fitzgerald. A gain of 4 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's just me and you.
1st down, Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So call off the pick six.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Hey, hold on. 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. On the move to his left. He'll run it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Ready, 50 seconds, right? We ain't giving up nothing today.
A 1st carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down and 4. Murray toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4. And let's look now at the offensive starters for the Cardinals.
An offensive line play is not something that comes to mind readily, but it's always a big key in a ball game. And already these guys, they're getting it done up front. As we've seen this rushing attack have some early success.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said both.
Either way,
You got it.
I just went right past it.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the Red Rifle. From TCU, it's Andy Dalton.
This is a young man who has a lot of quiet confidence in his abilities. He won't shout it from the rooftops, but if you ever talk to him, you sense it, and you start to get it. In fact, I asked him about his mobility, and he said, well, I did run for over 1,500 yards in college. That was an easy answer from him.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And a look now at the Cincinnati offense.
Out of the backfield is Joe Mixon, and he was a valuable commodity coming out of the University of Oklahoma because of his ability to be so versatile. Can run it inside with power, gets to the perimeter and can outrun people, catches the ball not only out of the backfield, but you can split him out just like he would be a receiver. And I think if he wanted to dedicate himself, he'd be an all-pro kick returner.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
3rd and 2 for Dalton. And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Pharaoh Cooper. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Bengals defense getting ready to go again. And despite being down on the scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounced off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly right. They are doing their job, but they want to add takeaways to it. You need to have more of those to go along with the big hits we're seeing.
By the way, when I tried that and I bounced back, I noticed that you laughed with everyone else. You didn't try to get in my corner.
No. Someone had just told me a joke on the other side. I missed that. Totally missed it.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
And a Cardinal first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Counter play, Drake. Now Drake loses the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson. And the Bengals starting defensive unit now.
When you play against Carlos Dunlop, you have to think protecting your passer. He knows how to get upfield and rush the quarterback.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and the Bengals grab it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The drive starts with a completion left side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Chandler Jones just keeps getting better and better. Each season, he adds a little more to his game. I wonder if he wants to take on his UFC fighting brother at any time.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Dalton. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dalton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. The 30. 10. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Pick off.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Getting ready to go again. Here's Andy Dalton marching back onto the field. And he'll need to put that interception out of his mind quickly because between the field goal and the pick six, they're already looking up at a 2-score differential.
And isn't it interesting that a lot of the time when we talk about having a short memory, we say that's a defensive back, right? Got beat for a touchdown pass, throw it out. Quarterbacks have to do the same thing. They make a mistake, come back and be the best quarterback you were before.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
On second down, here's Mixon. Able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Dalton here from the gun. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A quick throw now complete to Ross. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Complete to John Ross. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Check, 43. Not today, you are.
Dalton on the draw to Mixon. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Corey Peters brought him down. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's get it. 43. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On the draw, here's Bernard. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack, but I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone and into the offensive backfield. He's a heck of a player.
And they're a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Murray now to throw, and now another one thrown incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And the catch good, it's Eifert. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. The 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
We want this.
Play action now, Dalton. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Andy Dalton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Corey Peters, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
It's our time.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
It's now 3rd down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Murray going to try to throw on third down. The pass complete. It's Bird.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Ten 0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Darquez Denard.
At the 22-yard line.
I got it. Check 24. Check 24.
On second down now. It's Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
We got this.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come, baby.
On the ground, this is Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Geno Atkins on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. Let's go. Hey, come on, now. Come on, now.
On 2nd and 9. Murray, he's got a man complete. It's Clay. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Cardinals on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Murray now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And heading back out there, Giovanni Bernard getting ready to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Good track, good track.
Dalton now to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
3rd down from the gun. Dalton. And Tate's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down, Bernard. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And the Bengals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's Kevin Huber now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Sean Williams that time in on the stop. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Running, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on third down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it, stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. If you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Got his man. It's Eifert. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Dalton gives to Bernard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Bernard. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Lady, 59. Come on. You better bring it.
Dalton off play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Operating from the gun, Dalton. He drops it off for Bernard. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again, we get a peek at Larry Fitzgerald as he heads back out there now. Second quarter here, he has only 1 catch, but they have the lead. You got to think, though, he's going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes what defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
Yeah, well, so far, just the single catch.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready? 57, run. I want that. Give me that ball. Give me that.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. The Cardinals on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. On first down, Drake. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Mike, took you out long. Wild Bill.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
A gain of 15. First down,
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Cardinals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Murray, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch the safety creep.
Now Bernard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Kevin Huber now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
First down, Arizona.
Murray now, 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Now Murray. It's complete to Drake.
Murray's pass. Complete to Kenyon Drake. Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing now is Murray. And his pass incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
And an alley to... Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Even. 4 down. Even.
From the gun, Dalton. He gets this one to Boyd. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw here, Dalton. He's got his man. This is Tate. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Dalton here from the gun. He completes it to Boyd. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis unusual. Scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And that'll make it 13-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And our focus now moves on to Larry Fitzgerald. He's been pretty quiet here in the second quarter. They've got the lead. That's the good news. But you think they get him more involved going forward?
I think that they do, and that's what they always want to do because he's such a priority and he's such a big-time playmaker. But sometimes defenses take that away, and they've been able to find another way to get it done themselves.
Yeah, they absolutely have. They're winning, and look at the scoreboard right now. He's going to take off with it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Murray, and he hits Drake.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
And the Cardinals first down.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away.
I know you feel that.
So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you gotta expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon God.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Andy Lee now. He's been terrific so far. This is brought in at the 21. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run again with Bernard. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Mixon with a first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down by Patrick Peterson. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw, and that is incomplete.
Intended for Giovanni Bernard. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 2nd and 9, Murray. And Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties are... So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is fielded at the 7.
Let's go, fellas.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
43.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Again, here's Bernard. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Dalton. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. That's taken on the 25.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And an alley to run. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Set, ready, go to base.
Rebound.
Now Murray off play action. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray underneath for Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
First down, Arizona.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch out.
A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Watch the run.
From the 29, Murray. And now he'll tuck it and run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Let's go. Time to end it. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Ready. 10, let's go. 57. Hey.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Geno Atkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Bengals getting set to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Dalton. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick, but able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Dalton now to pass, and Tate's got it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down. Andy Dalton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Rodney Gunter. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. From the gun, Dalton. Got a man open. It's Ross. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the 1st down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with Drake. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Murray now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throw caught here by Bird. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
On the double. Mike 57. Get that quarterback.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Arizona. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Murray now on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
One of the advantages of playing zone defense versus in-breaking routes is that if you get the proper depth on your drops, you'll keep everything in front of you, see the quarterback deliver the ball, and that way you're able to break forward and make a play on it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Drake. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
I'm going back to you.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 30-yard attempt.
And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Operating from the gun, Dalton. He gets this one to Boyd. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Dalton. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Auden Tate. He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
Throwing again, Dalton. Got his man, it's Eifert. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. This will be Dalton again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton, and Eifert has it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. 4 down.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. On the screen, Bernard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And it'll be Dalton again. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hands up. Lead. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 58. Hands up.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw here, Dalton. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Three down.
They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Bullock's kick is good, and that gets him back within 10. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Yo, VIP.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. This complete to the tight end, Clay. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brain invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Let's go. Let me in there. I got it. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right.
On 1st down, Drake. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Geno Atkins on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. at the 42-yard line.
Ready. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles Clay has tied in the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. Here's Andy Lee now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. The Bengals bring pressure, and it's blocked. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. And they will wind up with a football just outside of the red zone at the 21.
And even before that play happened, you know that they were taking the long view on their sideline. Needed a big play on special teams. Got to score on offense, and then they'll need another big play on special teams, probably an onside kick, if they want to win this game.
Yeah, 2-score game, but that play right there kind of kept the door open, didn't it?
Yes, it did, and it's open enough that they definitely have hope.
Hands up, ladies. Block 59. Come on, D. Hands up.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Hands up.
Throwing again. Dalton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Joe Mixon, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And Bullock will put this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Rolling to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
Here's Andy Lee now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
And the coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Andy Dalton. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Bernard. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bernard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively.
Hands up, ladies! Here I come. I'm coming after you, 25. I'm coming after you, 25.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Dalton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Giovanni Bernard. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here as we get you reset, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Right back to Drake. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm coming.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.